What's up, guys? So today basically what I want to show you guys is mixing and mastering rap vocals. So I have this song that I'm working on. It's pretty much finished. I actually just have to do a few touches and everything, but basically when you start out you're gonna get tracks, separate tracks. You're gonna have one for the main vocals, you're gonna have one for the ad-libs, and then you're gonna have one for the dubs. So I'll show you real quick what this sounds like without the beat, and this is with all the effects and everything.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that unfriendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with them full. Red dot on the nigga, bullets chase you like a bull. Gave my bro a credit card, welcome to the swipe school. Got a Glock 40, nigga, what the fuck your knife do? Don't give a fuck up.
Alright, so just a quick explanation as far as what dubs are, in case you don't know. When you work at a recording studio, people are gonna call these dubs. So every bar or so, they're gonna have a dub to emphasize the rhyme that they're saying or the end of the bar. So in this case,
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that unfriendly.
So he said, I came in here just for business. I ain't really that unfriendly. So this is the part that he's wanting to emphasize.
I ain't really that unfriendly.
And that's a dub, because you're doubling the vocal. And it has to be recorded separately. So you can't just take... Can't just take this and then go like that. That's not a dub, because these two waveforms are exactly the same. So if I play it,
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that unfriendly.
all that does is that doubles the volume of that vocal instead of making it sound like there's two voices.
I ain't really that unfriendly.
And you want it to sound like there's two voices. So in some cases, rappers, they'll only record one vocal on certain parts, but you want to dub. So in order to do that, you can go like this, and then you would make it unique. And then to make it sound like it's two different voices, you just change the pitch and make sure that it's on, well, actually it's straight like that. So you just change the pitch, and then if I play it,
I ain't really that unfriendly.
it sounds like there's two voices.
I ain't really that unfriendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with...
You might want to change the timing of it a little bit so it's not like...
I ain't really that unfriendly. I came in...
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like lower volume, so it's like a subtle...
I ain't really that unfriendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving...
So that's just a little trick, and I'm showing you guys random stuff. This is gonna be on my second channel, because usually on my main channel is like more edited videos, and so that's one tip. And then a lot of people, when they want you to like mix and master their song, they want drops. So especially if it's like a rap song, they want drops in the beat to emphasize certain parts and to hype up the track. So when people say, yo, can you put drops in there and shit, like that's what they're talking about. So a drop is, so this cutout, that's a drop to emphasize. So
for the rest, but I still wanna be. Fuck that. I'ma hit a nigga where it hurt that. Mashed up. Had them niggas asking is the purge.
So it hypes it up. Another sort of drop is if you put a tape stop. Tape stop is basically like on a record player when you put your hand on the record it slows down. That's what they call a tape stop, so you can do that on certain parts of the beat, and this is what that sounds like.
I got them G's on deck, and you know that. For a nigga run up on me, run a 4 flat. East side nigga, if you looking what a dope.
And to achieve that effect, I'm just gonna do it on here, for example.
Off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through. I got weed, I'm on.
So like, let's just say I want to do tape stop there. I would highlight this part and then go to the track where the beat's on. In this case, it's on track 1. And then we'll add a tape stop. And I use D-Blue tape stop, but you can use whatever tape stop. D-Blue is like the most simple tape stop there is. And it just gets the job done without extra BS. So you do automation. So this is, it's off, and then turns on, and then turns back off. So this is what that sounds like.
Off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through. I got weed, I'm on lean, I got pills, you can.
And you can make it longer, like this.
Off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through. I got weed, I'm on lean, I got pills you can eat. Tryna off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through.
And with D-Blue tape stop, you can actually make the slowdown slower or faster just by messing with this knob.
Off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through. I got weed, I'm on lean, I got.
So that makes it slower, and if I turn it up, it'll make it faster.
Off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through. I got weed, I'm on lean, I got pills.
So that's a tape stop. Now let's just say you want to do a tape stop and then you want the beat to reverse back into it. Like, for example, I'll just show you over here. That's what I did here.
What? Look, after I fuck your bitch, why I did with the Gucci. I came in here just for business.
That little reverse sound. So to do that, what you do is you take this tape stop.
Off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through.
Let's see. So I actually erased the tape stop.
Off in that.
Alright, so you take the tape stop.
Off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through. I got weed, I'm on lean.
And you would export this part. So what I would do is go like this, record. So now you can listen to that. And then to get that audio clip, I can just click on here and it'll put it onto the playlist here. And then now I have this. And so I can reverse that. And I can just move it like there and then cut this part off. And then let's hear that with the vocals.
Off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through. I got weed, I'm on lean, I got pills you can eat. Tryna.
And that's how you do that. And you can even do that like in your beats, just to add some variety. You can also, instead of doing that, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete these, or at least mute them. You can use this plugin called Glitch, and you can kind of achieve the same effect. So it would be tape stop, and it'll go like
off in that jungle, nigga, hope you pass through. I got weed, I'm on lean, I got pills you can eat.
But yeah, it's kind of the same effect, but it's not as precise. If you really want to get in there and just mess with the audio and make it as precise as possible, I would use the first method that I just showed you. Because anyways, that's how I usually do it. And then, so I'm just going to do a quick breakdown for what I do and some tricks and tips for mixing the vocals. So the very first thing that I do, and I'll show you, we'll put this, all these effects, we'll turn them off. I'll show you what it sounds like without any effects.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that damn friendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with them full. Red dot on.
It sounds pretty good already because there's, like, they used a good mic. And so there's not really much that you have to do. And once you get good at mixing and mastering, you pretty much do close to the same thing every time. Only slight variation to fit people's vocals and whatever beat you're mixing it with, but it's mainly the same stuff. So you're gonna put EQ, limiter, and you might put some delay, you might put some reverb. But with rap vocals, when they're spitting bars and they're not like singing, you don't really want to have reverb and delay and all that stuff because there's so many words, like the space is already getting filled up. When they're singing, there's a lot more space, there's a lot more room for reverb and delay. But if you put that on rap vocals, it's just gonna clutter everything. If you listen to a Drake song where he's rapping, you're not gonna hear delay and reverb. It's pretty much just dry vocals. And so that's where people talk about like less is more when it comes to especially hip hop rap vocals. So first thing that I do is you always want to put an EQ and you want to cut off the low end because this stuff here you don't need.
I came in here just for. I came in. I came.
So this one correlates to this one. So I cut off the low end.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that damn friendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with them full. Red dot on the nigga, bullets chase you like a bull. Gave my bro a credit.
You don't have to worry about like these two things. I just put those on there because I thought it sounded good. There's not really too many rules, but one thing you always want to do is cut off the low end up until.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really.
So to know like where to stop.
I came in here just for business.
You see
I ain't
this
really
line?
that damn friendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with them full. Red dot.
That's where his voice begins. The rest here is just noise from like low breath and stuff like that. You don't really need any of that, so I would cut it until this point.
I came in here just for business. I ain't
where you
really.
See the first brightest line.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that damn friendly. I came in here pockets empty.
And you also want to cut off. You want to do a ceiling, I think it's called. You want to like it's a low pass. I think you cut off frequencies past this point because you don't want the really high frequencies that you can't hear anyways. There's no point in having all that in there, so you just cut it off.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that damn friendly. I came in here.
Now, one trick that a lot of people don't really know about is if the vocals aren't shining through the track, a lot of times it's because the microphone, for some reason or another, is not picking up the high frequencies of the person's vocals. So this part, like this section here,
I came in here just for business. I ain't really.
You see how that's darker?
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that unfriendly. I came in here pockets empty, but
So a solution to that is to take your vocals and you duplicate them.
I came in here just for.
And so what you do is you want to make sure you make it unique and then send it to its own track. And then, so for this duplicate, you would go ahead and cut off everything except for the really high, and then just really boost it. And now when you play it together,
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that unfriendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with them full. Red. I came in here just for business. I ain't really that unfriendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with them full. Red dot. I came in here just for business.
And you can adjust it to make it the way that you want to, but it's a good thing to do when someone's using a cheap microphone and the microphone's not picking up high end. It'll make it sound a lot higher quality. But in this vocal, you don't really need to do that. What I did is I just boosted the high end like that, and then that pretty much does the job. But in some cases you need to really boost it, and that's when you duplicate the vocal and you send it to its own track and you just boost the high end, so then it's not boosting like any of this stuff right here. Then the next thing is a limiter and a compressor. So you want the vocals to, because when people are rapping, sometimes they're close to the mic, sometimes they're far away from the mic, sometimes they're moving close and then far, and sometimes they're saying some words louder and some words quieter. But when you're rapping, you want all the words that you're saying to be audible. You don't want there to be too much dynamics in the like range of the volume. So to do that, to make it to where it's like everything that the person's saying is able to be heard, I'm going to erase, or at least I'm going to just mute this, and I'm going to put a new limiter and show you how I do it from scratch. So first thing I do, and I don't really know the theory behind this, I just saw a YouTube video like years ago, and I followed these steps, and it's always worked for me doing it this way, but I don't really I didn't research the reason behind doing this. But basically what I do is set the ratio to 2 to 1, and you see at the top right here, turn it until it says 2, 0, 1, and then when so you want to play the vocal.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that.
Turn these two.
I came in here just for. I came in here.
And you pull the vocal down to where it's halfway. You see how the peak is here and the bottom is here. You want to put it, the blue line, halfway on the threshold.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that unfriendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with them full. Red dot on the nigga, bullets chase you.
Then what you want to do is you want to turn the ceiling down, and the ceiling is how loud is the vocals going to be able to get to, because you don't want when the person yells a certain word or they might say a word louder than the rest of the words. You want that volume to be lowered to the same volume as the rest of the words. So that's what the ceiling's for. So you bring this down, and you want to bring it down until you hear the volume get lower. And that's how you know where you want to put it. So I'll play it.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that damn friendly. I came in here pockets empty, but
And
I'm
I
leaving
hear
with
it.
them full. Red dot on the nigga, bullets chase.
And then it's just pretty much adjusted until it sounds good. So that's like about where you want it, but you do want it to be higher so it doesn't sound like it's compressing the vocals. You still want it to sound like it's like there's not an obvious effect on there. You want it to sound like there's like the vocals are just natural.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that damn friendly. I came in here pockets
So right
empty,
about
but I'm
there.
leaving.
And then you can turn the gain up to raise the, when they're saying quiet stuff, you want that to be louder. So just turn the gain up for that.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that damn friendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with them full. Red dot on the nigga, bullets chase you like a bull.
And it might not sound like there's a huge difference, but trust me, it's once you start mixing a lot of tracks, you'll really start to hear the difference. So it's a lot of like subtle stuff that makes up a good mix. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then like I said, the reverb and delay, you don't really want to put that on here on the main vocals.
I came in here just for business. I ain't I came in here just for business. I ain't really that damn friendly. I came in.
At least not too much. And then the Ad-Libs. So these are Ad-Libs.
Nah. Bitch. What the fuck, nigga? Nigga, hope you pass food.
So just real quick, what I do with the Ad-Libs, I usually do the same thing every time. It's I'll EQ it, cut off a lot of the low end, and then I'll put a Fruity Love filter, and I set it up to where it's just panning it from the left ear to the right ear to the left ear again.
Nigga, hope you pass food.
So that's going to the right and the left,
Bitch, I'm scared in the streets.
right, and then there's delay.
Nigga, hope you pass food. Nigga, hope you pass food. I got weed, I'm on lean, I got pills you can eat. Tryna change my lifestyle, but I'm still.
And then as far as the dubs, EQ, let's go to the correct track here. Yeah, EQ and limiter. And sometimes you might want to put a little bit of chorus on there to widen it up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you mix and master hip-hop vocals.
I came in here just for business. I ain't really that damn friendly. I came in here pockets empty, but I'm leaving with them full. Red dot on the nigga, bullets chase you like a bull. Gave my bro a credit card, welcome to the swipe school. Got a Glock 40, nigga, what the fuck your knife do? Don't give a fuck about that jail shit and fuck your tattoo. I'm from Tampa, Florida, nigga, yeah, and we strapped too. Dropped off in that jungle, nigga.
So yeah, hopefully you guys learned something new. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Comment, let me know what you think. Peace.